Welcome to HD Toy Theater. We're looking at Cyclops, part of Hasbro's Marvel Universe 4-inch figure line. This is the Jim Lee designed Cyclops costume from the 1990s, and it looks pretty darn cool. I'm surprised they did this kind of design for Cyclops for the Marvel Universe figure series, but I'm glad they did because it looks awesome. So let's take a closer look at this figure a little more in depth. The figure comes with a display stand with his name and his figure number in Series 3, which is his 10. Marvel logo with 2 peg points for the bottom of the feet. And basically insert with these peg points into those holes. Pretty simple stuff. And now you can stand your figure without worrying about falling. The figure itself is pretty cool. Like I said, it's inspired by the Jim Lee design costume from the 1990s. So a lot of straps and on this figure, and really you got to think of like, what did he need this strap for? What was it doing? And when you think about it now, it doesn't make sense. Back then, it just looked cool. And you know, all these straps on his wrist here, and then on his thighs, and then right there above his boots. Doesn't really make sense, but you know, back then it looked cool. So now looking at the figure, his visor is actually colored gold. Everything else is like yellow. Some gold bits here on the chest straps there, and they're on the back, but not a lot of gold compared to the overall yellow that's being used on the straps and the trunks and gloves. Now, his articulation, ball jointed head at the top. He has a hinge where it meets the neck, so you can go forward and back, and then you know, the ball jointiness there. Ball hinge arms, 360 swing out, 360 bicep rotation, single jointed elbow, 360 wrist rotation, ball jointed abs up here, and 360 rotation on the waist, ball jointed upper legs, 360 thigh rotation there, double jointed knees, 360 boot rotation, and then you have ball hinged feet, so you can go forward, back, side to side, and really get some nice rotation on the foot. Unfortunately, it's a little loose, and sometimes he falls down a lot, so it's good to have the display stand ready for having him when you want to display him standing up. So that's something I'll definitely encourage you to do. Now, I expect to pay about $7.99 at least for this figure at retail. You know, Toys R Us, Walmart. Comic stores tend to mark it up twice what it's worth, so maybe at a comic store you're looking at maybe 13-14 bucks. But this one's really, I think, for the Cyclops fan, and especially if you're a fan of the X-Men way back in the 1990s. This is a really cool looking figure. I'm glad they pulled it off. So I'll recommend it to that kind of Cyclops fan. So hope you guys enjoyed this review. Hit like, dislike, and or comment. And until next time, we'll see you then.